If we care, the world will care. If we bear witness, then the world will know. If we act, then the world will follow.
If we turn our heads and look away and hope that it'll all disappear, then they will. All of them, an entire generation of people. And we will have only history left to judge us.
We're here for love, compassion, and understanding. That's all I want to say. I love you for being here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Susie Albert Miller, and we're at Crossroads United Methodist Church to talk about the upcoming event, the Lost Boys Gathering. All of the Lost Boys are orphans, and their parents were killed in front of them. Their story as it unfolds is how they traveled 1,000 miles over the course of 3 months.
During the attack, I witnessed the death of my parents right before me, and I witnessed that myself. It was not something that somebody told me. I was present, and I saw my parents being tortured and killed. They were beating up my father and my mother at the same time. What I saw was terrible, and I felt shocked. I was like, okay, I will try back and help them out. Before I could reach the stage, my mom was lying there on the floor. And then, about a second or so, my father was also lying dead. And I remember very well, I grabbed one of the soldiers, or one of the extremists on the shoulder, and he pushed me away, and he shot me on the head. I think I can show you the scare on my head. It slipped off my head.
Oh yeah, right there.
I lied there for about an hour or so. I thought I was dead, and I was lying in the middle, in the stream of blood of my parents.
And you were how old?
I was 6 years old at the time. It was a sad story, and most of the time I don't feel like talking about it. However, since I have been to this country, it's my opportunity to let the American mass know that there's genocide going on outside there in my country, and I can do whatever it takes for me to spread the word out so that the American people will sympathize and work and help us out.
It was the year of 1987 when I was 7 years old. I was born in 1980, 3 years before the war. 4 years later, my village was attacked. I was playing with my two brothers, and my mother was cooking. They started randomly shooting, leaving my two brothers dead on the spot.
They shot your mother in the leg?
Shot my mother in the leg, two leg broken. And my mother grabbed me and held my hand tightly.
I've often talked with people, and they say to me, it's so big. How does my anything matter? And what I've come to believe is that if we all did something, the world will change.
Congressman Tom Lantos. When the Holocaust unfolded, there were no rallies, there were no demonstrations, there was no legislation, there was just silence and indifference. I salute every one of you here in Washington and across this nation who came out to tell the oppressors, we shall no longer mourn this genocide, we shall stop it.
You are enough.